You might already heard about UUVR. This injection mod lets you turn games made with Unreal Engine into a full VR experience. But did you know that there's also a Unity equivalent? That is UUVR, the Universal Unity Injection mod made by the great RaiPal. UUVR lets you install an injector beforehand, so by starting the Unity game, it's already running as a VR game. While UUVR works almost out of the box for thousands of games, UUVR is not quite as universal because it currently only covers a handful of specific Unity versions. The most famous games that work with UUVR are the social climbing game Peak, the eye and mind-bending Superliminal, and Cocoon, the puzzle adventure that won Best Debut Indie Game at the 2023 Game Awards. I myself was able to start the Blueprints demo and was able to step and walk around the main entrance fully in VR, but I didn't investigate any further before the full game came out, which then got a new Unity version update, which then made the UUVR incompatible. Today I would like to showcase a game that works flawlessly right out of the box. I originally bought this game for my Xbox LRX, but soon found out that UUVR works with it, and I was hooked early on. This game is called Cryptmaster. Cryptmaster is a dungeon crawler RPG where you control a team of 4 individual classes, like the tank, the mage and the thief, who all have their own skills. Your goal is to rise up from the crypt to reach the surface. The main catch and gameplay loop is that you control your characters by typing words, either via keyboard or controller. Everything you see here is from the first 2 hours of the game. Learning the skills and their synergies together is the main element, and I don't want to spoil much. I have played way longer, and while I haven't finished the game yet, I definitely plan to do. For combat, you have to type the skill you want to use. Every click on the keyboard costs time, and once the time is up, the opponent attacks. So skills with just a few letters are maybe faster, but not as strong as skills that have more letters. And don't mistype or misclick, since that also costs time. The game is fairly easy. It's more of a puzzle game than a hardcore RPG. Sometimes the Cryptmaster or other NPCs gives you riddles, and if you solve them, you get the letters of a solution.
You will see me once in every minute, twice in every moment, yet never in 100 years. Yes!
In order to get new skills and insight into the world, you have to solve these riddle-like puzzles beneath the character's name. The more letters you have, the easier you might find the skill. The main attraction is the interactivity with the Cryptmaster himself, a satiric skull commenting you on every move. Wherever you are, you can type to get some reactions. The game is fully voiced and no AI is involved. The poor voice actor probably recorded hundreds of lines that will never even get heard by the player.
Look, I'll do the observing. You get on with doing things, will you? I'll tell you when you need to open something.
Here's one example. Once you level up, you get a new letter for your name, because the length of your name equals your health. You can choose what letter gets attached to your new name, and the Cryptmaster will actually speak your new name once.
Jolob? What a silly name. I'm not calling you that.
Jerob? My name's Jerob? Just for the record, my actual name is Jerob.
Yeah, but you know what, honey? It's fine. We can change it.
No, you cannot! This is my choice! My choice is to keep it, because it's the truth! I am Jerob!
Anyway, I'm sure there are a lot of reviewers out there who can tell you more about the game. All in all, it's an easy-paced puzzle dungeon crawler with interesting mechanics. I am here to talk about the VR capability of the game. Because next to a Discord post and one video from my colleague Fast Lawyer, there's little to no evidence this game works in VR. And for those who know my channel, know that I'm here to pick out exactly those experiences that are under the radar. Got it? As I mentioned before, this game works right out of the box. Just start the RaiPal app, hit inject on the UUVR version, and start the game normally, and it brings you right into VR. The HUD is always placed in a very readable position in front of you. The dungeons are grid-based, you move step by step. Even though the game is not made for VR, there are settings for movement and turning speed to minimize motion sickness, as well as color options to change the tint of the world. In VR, the world really feels dungeon-like. The castle worlds are massive, monsters really stand in front of you, and the scale is human-like. Speaking to the Cryptmaster or NPCs puts you right in front of their face. The cel-shaded graphics fit this eerie style perfectly. Also, there are no horror or jumpscare elements to worry about. The only downside is probably that you have to type a lot. Fast Lawyer used his keyboard, but I'm not totally skilled in touch typing, so I used my Xbox controller with an in-game virtual keyboard. I am a very toxic Rocket League player, so I know how to type fast via controller. For me, that was not that annoying, but it might be tedious for some. I also liked using the autofill option, where you just type the first 2 letters and get the recommended words to quickly execute them.
Maze? I don't like it. I'll stick with the old one.
The dungeons are not procedurally generated, but feel like 80s or 90s dungeon layouts. You can get lost, but you find your target quickly. There are also some side quests like fishing, where you can literally fish for your letters, or a quite addictive card game, also based on getting and using letters. I was playing on the Quest 3 with a virtual desktop, always achieving 120 frames per second all the times. I think there's no need for a beefy PC to run this at a good frame rate. I currently do not have my PSVR 2 at home, but I imagine that the black levels would dim the world even better thanks to its OLED screen. All in all, Cryptmaster is a recommended game for those who like Wheel of Fortune, Wordle and dungeon RPGs.
Are you lurking?
And in VR, the game's mood soaks you in even more. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in more not-so-mainstream VR games, feel free to like and subscribe. I'm almost at 300 followers, so thank you to each and every one of you. No matter which dungeon you crawl, safe travels.
Listen, if you dare to defile this altar like you did with the other one, I will find you and I will kill you. Or, I don't know, double kill you. Whatever it is you do to people who are dead. But I will make you wish you'd never been resurrected.
Ignore her. She's all talk. A good idea. Smash, smash, smash.